that
Yep.
is your grip.
Correct.
You're curling those fingers in so it's pushed. Oh, look, that's the same as we did with the buoy, that it's pushed into here. And now, picture your thumb, your trigger finger is what's, and so when you come up to the lock release, that's the same as your decock, your magnet. So I'm used to this kind of format. And if you look at the camera and look at our hands, and I'll put it through the trigger, our hand is in the same shape. Okay? That's why I said if you look square on, they can see it, that the structure's same. Now, open the blade for a minute. And that if you're in there, notice that right here, there's that same structure in through, to put it in, grab it right here. Oh, look, the structure of her hand is identical.
Yep.
And if you go to reverse grip, you'll see, oh, look, the structure is still the same. So that if you're a firearms guy, this is truly not only with impact, but it's why I use firearms ergonomics, because that's putting the force down my hand. Except for the width of the handle, it's identical.
Identical.
Right? Because here's my firearm grip. Here's the butt of the firearm,
Yep.
my trigger finger, and my decock. Which is, and with this, if this is out of battery, it's in your line of vision. When it's out of battery, oh, it's in your line of vision. So I can decock it back. I can rack the slide.
Line of vision is this, okay?
Yeah.
So I want to make sure, if you don't know, that's it.
Yeah, and because it's right there. Everything else, everybody else's tools, they try to find all sorts of ways to do the lock release. But for us, when it's out of battery, it's still in a user position, and I can decock it, which is hit the decock and it slides
Let me ask you,
Okay.
maybe you can do it, okay? I haven't asked. Now, when we do shooting, right, we say we fight in this box. So anything that I do, manipulation happens on this box.
Yeah.
Can you show me, GM, that tool?
Yeah. You want me to use I'll use this.
Yes. Yeah, the safer one.
Okay.
We're going to be in the box.
Yeah, I only stay in this box.
Stay in this box.
I stay in this box.
I'm going to try to go in there in the box and then show me your flow.
Okay. So that as he comes into
into that box.
Okay, I'm already into that hand. I'm looking at that hand.
And let's say I'm following GM. Again, I can fight because it's not hurting me, okay?
Yeah. But there's the trap right there. There's going to be the pickup in this box.
Right? If I try to counter that.
Yeah, but look up. There it is right there. Okay. So that in this, there's the other hand. He put it right there.
Here?
Your thumb is still trapped.
Correct, I know.
So, right? Oh, now
I know, GM.
I'm going to take the butt of it.
Wait. I'm just going to tell you the reason why I put it there. Because I'm trying to actually separate this to save my thumb.
So I put the breaker cutter in here.
Now I got double lock.
Double lock. And I drop onto what? Ooh, I'm going to take that pinky right there.
Yes.
Right? And then, that's it. He put that hand there. So I turned the Bramp into his...
Again, the palm is actually hurtful.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm not reacting on that, because it's a soft... Oh, nope.
Well, that's going to get you to really react.
Oh, gee. Look, I'm trying to get this
and that's where we're going to turn you around. That when we get here, I take the breaker cutter into there. Now the breaker cutter's actually locked. A light tap. Oh, now I'm back onto. Look where he put that hand in. Oh, bang, bang.
Oop.
So put that hand comes. Oh, that's
little finger.
Yeah.
Okay. We've answered the question. Okay, so it does work on a box.
Yeah, it works on a box. And that's only, and I didn't open it.
Same as a firearm, because we were taught that if you got to reload, you don't reload like this.
No.
You reload right up here.
Because it's in your line of vision at box. As soon as you take it out,
correct,
you're done.
You're done.
And that's what I was trying to tell people, that when I come up.
When I come again in, I just say, GM, touch me there. And I pair and I come. I'm in the box.
You're in the box.
It's then I try to get rid of that. Oof.
See, I could freeze that.
Come here.
There. So in here, I don't get the same reaction. Bang. In here, because I'm being nice, because I have that piece, it still makes it work, though. Right?
Okay.
Now, one other thing. when I have to, no, I'm not going to. Okay. There's no hit. Okay. I'm just going to open this up.
Yes, that's okay.
Because when I need someone to go down to their knees, and I'm right up here, what I do is I turn. I'm not going. It doesn't hurt. I just go behind your knee, and I ask you to go down to the floor. And being gentle. When I'm with someone suspect,
law enforcement.
Yeah.
You can do that on the side. If let's say you want me to turn me.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I just come here and I turn it.
Jesus Christ.
Because it's jimped all around, and I can put it here like a 6 thrust and turn you around, and then we can come back, bang, and then I come behind your knee and I ask you to go down to the floor, or I pass you all the way through and hit.
Actually, GM, when you came in here,
Yeah.
again, I actually parried it out, and he still trapped me. He still trapped me.
Yeah, because when you parry it out,
Yep,
I have access to the, and now from in here, now that's when I see access the leg. And I have a course, the full user course for police is 6 hours. 3 hours, a break for lunch, and 3 hours. And, mandated
Is that only
breaks.
for law enforcers?
No, I teach it out to the public, my CRIMPT course.
I need that course. I have a CRIMPT that was given to me by GMBram,
Well,
but I need a class.
well, I'm going to use this. Baseline for CRIMPT.
What happened here, June?
Using
I'm
the
the one
Bramp.
being hit.
Look at the appreciation.
Yes.
That the first one is, I'm going to, whatever he's doing, if I pick up and hit.
Close your eyes, Jim. Just go by reaction. You got my hand. You got my hand. Come here. Just don't open your eyes, Jim.
Oh, sorry.
Keep going. Okay. He goes by touch.
Yeah. Yep. Now, the idea is when I get this hit,
he goes by touch.
I tend to go in here. Right. And I step over.
I tap that.
Now, wait. Yeah, I know. That's going to be, so if he does nothing.
If I do nothing,
that's called trouble. Ground zero. Okay. Yep. That's, you punch, I hit.
I punch.
Hold on. Okay. You punched, I hit, I get my hit, I step in. So the first one, foundation is he checks.
Yep.
That's what he did, right? He went check. So I slap it and I hit into
the... that's going to hurt.
I drive it. Picture, are you old enough to know what gyroscope is and a top?
Yes.
You pull the string in the top.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm here. So I pull the string and I jack him up, come back and armbar. Number 2 entry, I hit, get this, and you push. Yep. Good. So I come up right on the boxes and drop down,
go there
and I hit, and same one. Now, third one he's going to grab. Right, hold on. I get that same hit, but in here, they grab. So a light hit, and I'm going to step up and in. And then move your hands so they can see it.
Yes.
I just drop it for a hit, and there's my arm bar. Those are the first 3 entries. There's only 5.
I got the first 3.
But you see, because
but I need to have a partner.
Because human beings can check,
yes,
push, or grab.
Correct.
Do I care if I come in and I get this hit, come up and you push?
Push.
Right? I mean, just check. So I slap it down, I hit, and I jack them back around. How about?
Guys, he's hitting me actually by the collarbone here.
Yeah.
So
I'm going up towards the well, right in here.
That is because the only reason why I can stand is because it's a trainer.
This is the compressor.
We're not even going to bring the other one.
So when I get this hit and come up, if he pushes, I look at people and go, oh, correct. I come up, there's my hit, bang, and then we're going to go back.
Slow it down a little bit, GM, again.
Okay, so I got that bang. There's
watch what happened. I had X.
Yeah. So there's that same boxes out. Yeah. Boxes out. There's the break. Now, remember, grab. So I hit. Remember, I'm doing backwards. It's in my left hand. Bang. Boom. He grabs it. I turn around in here. And that's the takedown. There's the hit.
It's actually a reverse of the number 3.
Yes.
Holy crap.
So that when you've got this, because people go, what are you going to do? Yeah. And I go, oh, I just keep it in here.
Yep. Look at this.
And that's the takedown. And go. Rather than we're in here. And I bring my whole arm over and go,
it's the
same thing.
The
so
same
I teach standard and backwards. Standard being right to right. Backwards is using my left hand to do right-handed motions for all of us left-handers because I have to deal with a right-hander. And that entry, when I get this hit and slide, what we're practicing on is that's that access point. So I get that access point. I step over.
Yep.
See, now we have real. See how his body rotated?
I'm probably going to shield.
But notice everyone tries to do some kind of, and you're not rotated.
Correct. I'm not rotating.
But if I come up and I hit this and I step in, by the time he puts a check hand, well, now there's a cross rotation. Now you're open to me.
Actually, GM being nice, he can actually hit me on the face already there if he wants
but
to.
we don't hit faces. The reason I did this is because I told you when I crank that,
Yep.
now I can drive.
Right on the neck.
Yeah, so now I can drive in because I drop it on here. Then we can do a rotation, and then we do a salat or a dumag throw. See what the Bramp will do? But the Bramps don't work.
Oh, it doesn't, GM. it doesn't work for me if you're holding the Bramp. It's for the other guy.
Yeah. John Stanley's compressors, when we were coming up with them, John makes this unique compressor tip so that you can stab people and not get hurt. So I looked at it and said, John, if you can do it here, couldn't we do that same compressor in the Bramps so that we have an open and a closed version? It became perfect because we now can do force on force.
Correct.
And obviously when I'm doing this with Paul, it's like with Chris. When he goes, oh, you're not using any energy and it's slow.
Oh, we're not going to...
No. No matter how light I go, this still hurts.
Yes.
And that's why I said use a safe trainer, but it
a
hurts.
little bit faster earlier.
But when I go to the compressors, we can still feel it, but we live through the training.
And look at the area we're working at. I mean, we're not talking about, we never left.
This is
This box.
this box.
I mean, we never left the carpet.
The reason I also design is for law enforcement security. And a lot of times, I'm not the other side of the room. I come up to you, or someone confronts you. We're in a closed situation.
Correct.
People go, oh, open it and make space.
Well,
I don't want to make space. I'm in Paul's face. We're in here. He comes up out of his pocket. We'll turn him this way. You see, he's got a tool. He carries one anyway. So it comes, I'm up in here.
I'm already
He's
there.
in the middle, and he can go, sir, please.
Yep.
It's against my chest. I'm going, big deal. If he just...
I just push. That creates my space.
Yeah. And he doesn't want me to go too far back because he can't hit me otherwise.
Correct.
So in here, he just gets my attention. And guess what I've left here?
Yep, I can pick that up.
There he goes. Because it's right there.
I haven't trained this, so
Yeah.
I'm just going what GM is showing.
But you know, it's not that hard,
it's not that hard.
It's not something, once you understand that it's
I
the
can
function,
turn.
it's a function, there it is. How many
There it
times
is.
have you done that?
Yes.
Now,
I can pick up.
yeah. Now, but picture coming up here, use the Bramp so that you
Yes.
could, the Bramp keeps me from elbowing you.
You guys see that?
So here, do that, you're grabbed again, right? So if I'm going to drive an elbow
If you're
at
gonna drive
you,
an elbow, I'm just
you
going to boom
yeah,
there.
yeah, look at that
Or-
curve,
Yep.
okay? And push, pick,
Push it, pick up there.
right, and that's rotated me. So now I'm off on an angle. Now you can do one. If I stick my hand in,
I can come here. And I can
that's right. Wait. Take that. Okay, take my hand. Put the back over, the butt over me, right there. And yeah, isn't that easier? You don't have
See?
to duck underneath.
GM is still nice because if I was this, I'm already on the groin.
Well, you get to go to one. But here, right? There's the break. Now you can pass me, and now you can,
Or I can come here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of opening there. That's all exposed.
It's
the
because
The tool.
the tool,
The tool is attribute to bring out the best in FMA.
the little hitches
Yeah.
is what makes it. It makes you want to hit. Well,
Yeah.
but if I don't want to hit, he comes across. He's gonna get.
Yeah.
He's gonna run into this.
And
I mean, even if I GM, even if I do this,
that's it.
The paksao.
Yeah.
And if GM comes up and I go lapsao,
Yeah, that's
I don't even have to lapsao
But
paksao.
exactly. Then people, and that's one of, because Wing Chun, that's a basis for me. And they don't understand, human beings go from open to close. We don't go from close to open. Our primaries open to close. Okay, we recover on a low line and we do downward vertical. You don't have to remember those motions because God designed you to do those.
Correct, correct, correct.
So if I put my hand here, you know, people saw an intercept, it's just you just
right
have,
on the palm.
well, you just have to fold.
Yep.
Because you intercept on what? Oh, now it makes it real easy to a chun sao and inside.
Correct, correct.
I put this here.
Yep.
And look where that's that horizontal up. There
Correct.
it is again. And if I'm dumb enough to put my hand, just reach. And now
Look, it was automatic.
stick your hand through. Stick
It's
it
a-
right through.
Yep.
There's the throw. No, back
Oh.
here. You already have a throw. You're right there.
Yes. But see, my mentality is to hit. That's why.
Well, I hit too. But
Correct.
I hit to get to.
Yes, 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 yes.
So for me, a lot of times when I'm in, because I want that,
Right there, see?
there it is.
It's already there.
And if I'm stupid enough to hold on,
Yep. I can even go easier.
there
that
it
way.
is. Yeah, there you go. But notice
Left
you're
and
using
right. Yes, I'm using
the thumb. There's your decock and your mag release thing.
Okay, just to get this thing straight, like I said, I already have GM's blades. I've been asking him for months already if I can train. I just didn't have time. This is actually the first time I played. So I'm not making this thing up. Jun can attest to this. I asked him, how do you open it? How do you even zack? But
Yeah.
now I'm not even, GM
But
just
notice
said,
how
normal
natural it
reaction.
is.
Yes.
I tried to design a tool. It took me, 10 years of playing and Remy sort of laughing at me to when I came up with the first official functioning one. And he went, oh, Bram, that really works.
And just to let you guys know too, the only reason why I'm carrying this, because I brought my crimp to the Philippines and I left it there. But in reality, I always carry the crimp and a gun.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Notice, because both of you guys shoot, and pardon me, you have to forgive me for chewing gum. These guys know I dislocated my jaw, and it's really bad right now.
The Bramp.
So, well,
Just kidding.
no, I had
I'm
a
just kidding.
guy
Yes, yes, yes.
many years ago, as we were playing, he grabbed, because I had a long ponytail that I used to hide down the back. Short hair, but a long tail. He pulled my
Hair.
hair and then dropped
An elbow.
an elbow into me. And I didn't get my hand up fast enough.
What year is that, GM?
Oh my God, in the 90s.
90s, okay. A lot of practitioners in FMA during the late 80s to 90s have ponytails.
Yeah.
Or a Muay Thai cut, shave. I had the same one too.
I had short and
I
had a
understand what GM is saying.
my Remy, my tail came
Oh
down
man,
to about here.
he has longer ones though.
And in a braid.
Braid,
Because
yeah.
I used to wrap it around my neck, so if you went to hit me, old Chinese style, you hit the braid. You didn't actually get to me.
Just FYI.
But yeah. Anyway, so I sort of had a mullet at one time too, but with the long tail. But I want you to see is when I worked on it, I wanted it to be gross motor skill, because Paul has not spent time training with me, and with his own training, he's picking it up. That's what I was going to say about Netherlands. This old gentleman came by, picked up a trainer drone, played with it, looked at me, on his own, made it open, looked at it, had these two young giants with him, closed it, started beating like it was a Iwara stick, said, you ought to market this as an impact tool. This is really great. I said, it was that obvious. He goes, as soon as I picked up my hand, I went, oh my God, this is cool. So now there's a young lady, her husband's on the SWAT team out in California, and she carries a knife, but had no idea what he's doing. And he said, you need to practice. So she happened to have a drone in her pocket. Yeah. She got attacked on the way to job. She's a prosecutor. She pulled it out and she beat the crap out of the guy. Called up her husband and said, you got to tell Bram. She goes, you ought to market this as an impact tool. I said, really? You've never trained with me? You never did train your husband? She goes, no. I happen to have the training because I use it only for the cutting part. I didn't realize. She goes, it was great. And she goes to me, I said, look, people pick it up, as you've done, as both of you've done, as Bobby did, in your hand. If you get knife out of your head, if you get, what kind of tool? If you just use it like it naturally wants to, it works. And one of the best thing about, be it Indonesian Salat, JKD is an American version of what I think, how I feel about Chinese arts, and especially FMA. All of this allows us what we call flow.
Yes.
And flow means whatever's in our box. We don't care about out here. And I watch these people doing well, you guys train with Bobby. Bobby smacks you right here. When he does that power blow, he's still in that box.
Correct.
And as you said, I'm not turning my hips. If I put my hips into it,
Forget it.
and that's what I've knocked people out. I had a sexual predator. He's got the gun at me, and when I smacked him with the
Loses the gun.
broke his
Broke
finger
his finger.
and came up, and by the time I embedded the Bramp in part of his head. We took him to the emergency room. They took it out. Didn't really hurt him. It wasn't like it punctured his brain or anything, but we knocked him out. When he came to, he had bandages on. He woke up in the booking department.
That's probably going to take him weeks to recover, GM.
And, well, when he went to court later, because he tried to talk about abuse of force, and the judge said, you pulled a firearm on them, you went to kill them, and all you have is a bruise?
Correct.
Like, big deal.
Here's the thing, am I right? We taught self-defense, knife self-defense for shooters. And the only reason why I like the fixed blade, I'm just going to show, is because I like to draw and cut right off the bat.
Yeah.
My problem before was every time I take a folder, it takes me 3 counts. It takes 1, open, 2, cut, 3. On a fixed blade, I can just do 1 and I got a cut. Then I run into the crimp. I can do 1 motion because as soon as I pull that in,
It's already there.
it's already there. And this is one of the folders that changed my mind. If it's a different folder, I will say no. Don't get me wrong, guys. I know GM, you know, we've known each other for a while. It's not because I know you, that's why I like this. It's because other folders don't have these capabilities. That is the main thing that I get from this.